test this out. I need to go over here and open the stream controls. My computer's going to start screaming probably because it sucks. Should I add the chat over here? Let's see if my computer can do this or not. It's no, probably not. It's 50% CPU. It's probably gonna make a lot of noise. I wonder if it's gonna drop out like it did last time. Let's give it a second before we go public. Make sure it's not going to drop out. Public. Chat. Chat. Stream options, low latency, archive, enable DVR. Here's the chat options. Enable live chat, slow move, block spam, done. Okay, so if I pop out chat, why is my YouTube in white mode? Alrighty. Let's see how loud this computer gets. Very loud. Hello. I'm testing streaming out. I've never really streamed before. My computer gets really, really loud. So I don't know if this is going to work at all. And I only have one camera hooked up, so right here. Try to add. I can add. Window capture. Let's do chat. Okay. Try to add the chat to the stream. Chat. This one? Yeah. I don't know how people do this. I think you just go like that. Shut up there in the corner. That should work, right? Sausage rolls. That sounds good. Make me hungry. what I'm doing. So I should be able to do this. That should work. There was a stupid thing. I guess I need to not use this one and use the one that's on the string. That's probably what I need to do. I probably need to delete this and use the public one. Oh. Pause that so I don't have to watch myself. I'm not going to add a mute button because I'm going to be coughing probably. Alright, so if I go to my channel, no? Yes? There we go. If I click on that, I'm going to hear my own audio probably. Not good, not good. Pause. Stream health is still okay. Alright, so now I can pop this one out. Pop out chat. Yeah. Move it over here. Make it smaller. And then what's that noise? What's that? Something made noises. I don't know what that means. That means it's gonna ring. Just hide my reflow. I don't know how to get rid of that stupid banner right there. I think that'll work. I don't know. Maybe. It's good to me. Alright, I'm just mumbling to myself because I'm not set up for this at all, and I don't even know if it's going to work. And this is the first time I've ever made a circuit board, but I made one before. Like this. I don't know if the audio is syncing up or not. But this just had a few components on it. It wasn't really very in-depth. Just needed a pixel, some LEDs, some current resistors, and some fuses. And of course that worked. But this is a little different. And I don't even have my bomb up. guess I should tweak this if it's working. It seems to be working. Computer's gonna probably 50% CPU. Kind of loud. I don't know how to fix my microphone. It should be loud enough. This one? This microphone isn't good. Ah. I don't even know what audio input's using. That's interesting. There, it's back. Input. Internal microphone is all the way over there. Audio. Oh, there it is. I wonder why it takes so long to pick it up. Does this sound any better? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe if I put my headphones on as monitors. That might be cool. Alright, I'm gonna mute this real quick. And play my stream to see if it works. Click on that. One, two. Maybe if I put my headphones on as monitors. Oh, that sounds much better. That might be cool. Alright. I think this is gonna work. I'll put this over here. I wish I had a better field of view. I guess I could go like this. Woo. Hi. No, that's not gonna work. That's gonna be my crotch. Yeah, but then I need to go in here and fix the stupid Logitech. Oh, wow. It won't focus at all. Why is it not focusing? There we go. That's probably the best it's gonna get. I had a piece of plastic. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Tubing. Oh, geez. That's on there really. That's on there really good. I should probably tweet this real quick just in case anybody wants to watch it or watch this fail. And how do you do that? How do you let's see if I can get that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that zoom any better. Share. Twitter. Come on. Come on here. The computer's going super slow. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Share. Twitter. There we go. That's weird. Didn't work. Testing. YouTube streaming. First. Why is it not embedding my tweets anymore? Shouldn't it put a thumbnail? Ugh, useless. Useless. If it doesn't put a thumbnail, no one's even going to see this stupid thing. It's going to see a link. Yeah, that's useful. What is going on here? Come on. Nope, it's not loading it at all. There we go. All right. All right, Twitter machine is up. Stream is still going at 30 frames per second at 3,400 kilobits per second. Caffeine is at 50%. Getting there, slowly. Alright, I need to get I saw someone do this before, and for the longest time I was just trying to use 2 lure locks together by shoving a needle inside of another needle. And then I was going to 3D print a lure lock exchange, because they're kind of expensive. Well, they're not expensive, you just got to get them. If you want to get them cheap, you got to get them from China, and they take forever. And they're still not that cheap. It's just a little piece of plastic or metal. So I think I'm going to just use a little piece of tubing so I don't waste too much. I meant to do this last night, and I forgot to take my solder paste out of the fridge. And I forgot to check my bench paste and didn't notice it was almost gone, because I used it last week. So I saw someone do this on Twitter. I don't remember who, but they just used the silicone tubing, which I thought was freaking genius. And it is genius. Look at that. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. I don't have a plunger for this. What am I going to use? Where's those, last time I made something. I used glue sticks and shoved them in there. I guess I didn't keep those, huh? Oh, I did keep them. There's my makeshift plunger. I have, what are these, 10 cc's? I have these, but the plungers don't fit in this one, so there must be some different standards. Jeez. It really hurts when you don't have a real plunger. I do this so I don't have to keep all my solder paste out. I'm just going to do it like this. That works better. Holy cow, that's hard. Whew. That's probably going to come all out now. No, not too bad. There we go. Sweet. That worked really well. All right. I'll go ahead and keep this with my paste. I'm using Mechanic 6337 leaded. I am not using low temperature solder paste, which might be a problem because I do not have a reflow oven. I am going to be using hot air on a board that's 40 millimeters by 40 millimeters. So it might not work at all, and I might burn out some components. But I have an idea I've been working on. So we'll see if it works. Alright, I'm not going to wait for anybody to show up on the stream because I just really need to get this done. I've been waiting to get this done for a while. Hopefully my audio's not going to peak. If it does, it says my encoding's overloaded. I wonder if it's overloaded because my audio's too Encoded too high. Or maybe I need to turn off something that's using my CPU. No, there's nothing running. I'm in Chrome. Oh, iTunes is running. Let me kill iTunes real quick. Whoops. Chrome won't even open. That's quite interesting. What's going on here? Great. Yeah, I need a faster computer. It looks like this is not going to work very well. I mean, I'll leave it like this for now, but in the future, I'm going to have to figure something out. I just read, not a euphemism. Oh, where'd it go? I'm gonna close down GitHub because it uses quite a bit of memory too. Right now, I don't need anything running, no code yet. Alright. Alright. If I leave that on top, it should be fine. Sausage balls. Oh, sausage rolls. I make sausage balls. They're like biscuits and sausage mixed together. They're really good. Really greasy though. I went ahead and tweeted this in case anybody else shows up, but I'll keep streaming until the stream fails. I changed my microphone source to my webcam. It was on the wrong microphone. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if sounds are too loud. I'll turn it down. But you didn't miss anything. I was just filling up my solder paste from the fridge because I forgot to do it last night. I just need to warm it up. This is the first time I've done a board that was designed. I've done like a breakout board before. It was just basic, mostly headers and basically LEDs and stuff like that. I made these, but there's not really much going on here. So this is the first time I've made a schematic that needs to work. Oops. Oh jeez, I'm just knocking everything over here. Biscuits are savory. Not really. Biscuits are usually just they're kind of like the southern United States, so like all the bad food, the fried food, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, biscuits and gravy, which is like a pork gravy and
is a big thing. It's biscuits are just flour, water, butter, or lard. Um, they're kind of like a flaky bread. Like it takes no, like you don't even need it. You just mix it all together and then stamp it out. That's typically what biscuits we call biscuits, um, and they're usually just flour, water, and butter, and maybe some lard. Usually bacon grease. We don't call cookies or cookies, crackers or crackers. Yeah, they put in the South they put gravy on top of them, which is usually like bacon fat mixed with flour and a lot of black pepper, and that's pretty much it. It's real like it's like an old kind of reminds me of Depression food when we had the Great Depression. Um, it's the staple food. So, you know. Yeah, I would love to get one of those touch bars that make any screen into a touch screen, so I can just make a just touch stuff on my wall. So this is going to be the first time I assemble a PCB. Well, not the first time. This is the first time I assembled my PCB with this many components with hot air. I also built a what is this? Like a vacuum suction. So I'm gonna try that too. I haven't really used that. And I just printed out some stuff. I printed out some little SMD stuff on my printer just to test out, you know, what works and what doesn't. I didn't build a turntable, but I figured this will work good enough if I need to rotate that. That'll, you know, that should work. And then I built this little guy just to hold components, and I can put a PCB on the end there. And just keep it off to the side if you're working on something. And it can hold a couple components. Most of my stuff is, I've just been ordering stuff on eBay. So most of it is just loose. And then I was printing out some of these SMD feeders. Just different sizes for picking up stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use these because they don't really hold them tight. You really need to mount them all together and have a base, and then peel the film back enough to actually be able to pull the film and use it. But I'll probably get rid of those for now. They're going to be in the way. If you're using hot air, just get some solder paste. Even for something simple, I've used solder paste for just doing silly stuff. Just because I don't feel like, you know, messing around with flux and stuff. Yeah, I bought a lot of adapters, just PCB adapter boards, just because they're handy. Um, like this is a SOP 4 through 28, and you'd be surprised what fits on that pin pitch. These are piezos, and then I got some SOT23 breakouts for little transistors and stuff, just so I don't have to keep stocking old, you know, through-hole components, because I don't use them. So now I can just spreadboard, you know, surface mount stuff. But these are really cool. I got a whole, like, anything I could find on eBay, different footprints I bought. I mean, they're only a couple bucks too, and you never know when you're going to need one, even if you don't use it for that that chip. I think I had one over here. No, I don't. I put them all away last night. Yeah, what I usually do is eventually I probably build some way to manage paste, but you know, like a either a servo controlled dispenser or a pneumatic dispenser. But what I do now is I just don't try to use a syringe. It doesn't work at all. It's just you just can't control it. So I just squeeze it out somewhere. I get a post-it note and put it on there, and then I use a toothpick, and just do the toothpick method, and that works fine. I mean, I used to be afraid of SMD work, and then I watched some guy do a video. I gotta find it on YouTube because it's hilarious. And he takes paste and smears it all over the board. He just literally just smears paste all over the board, and then sticks his components on and reflows it, and it actually worked. Everything just pulled it together, and he had a few bridges and stuff, but I was like, wow, if he can do that, then I'm not gonna have a problem at all. And he just smeared it on like peanut butter. Like the whole board was just covered with paste, and he just stuck his components to it like glue, and then it all worked. I couldn't believe it. So it's very forgiving as far as if you have solder mask. So I wind up usually putting too little solder paste. Yeah, and I found this stuff. This is mechanic. This is real cheap on eBay, and it works pretty good. Sometimes if it's older or if it's been sitting out of the fridge for longer than maybe a month, I add some solder paste to it. Solder flux to it, and just mix it up. Today I'm going to be using a stencil. I've never used a stencil before, so let me put all these components away before I lose them all. I was just testing this. These all go in here. Let me get rid of these. These aren't real components. These are for prototyping footprints. Boop. We'll leave that out. Leave that out. So you mod Dreamcasts, or well, not just Dreamcasts. I'm sure you mod anything there is to mod. Some of those little boards they make are amazing. I love seeing the engineering of how they make a board that has castellated edges and is shaped like this, and then fits right there. And then you, instead of using bodge wires, you actually stick a board in there and you just tack it down. I've seen some elaborate ones. It's crazy. That's just like ingenious to me. I mean, to take the time and to get it that perfect that you can just make a revision board for each revision of the PCB that you're modifying is so cool. I mean, I don't know about the legalities, but I mean, if you own a device, I think you should be able to do whatever you want with it. But as far as getting on games and cheating, multiplayer games cheating, that's kind of pisses me off a little bit. But people are going to do what they're going to do. That's their job, is to make it harder or not allowed. I'm going to have to get these wires out of my way. Oh wow! Oh, so you're building a clone or a hardware emulator. That's cool. It's crazy what you can do now with an FPGA or even a basic off-the-shelf microcontroller. Excuse me. I gotta add a mute button to this. Where happened to my white balance? Well, it's not good. Let me see if I can fix that. Got really dark all of a sudden. That's a little better. That's too bright. Darn it. It's still too bright. It's because that manila envelope. That'll be fine. That'll work. I would just stick an ESP on there just to just so you can wirelessly flash it. Is there not a mute button on this thing? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if my eyes can do BGA. I'll have to get a I did get one of these. Those headbands. I don't know if I'm going to use it today. I might need to though. We'll see. Let's see if it even... I haven't used it. I just got it for Christmas. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks pretty good. What happened here? There we go. Yeah, it just gets in the way. Until I'm actually doing something tiny, I'll leave those off. Alright, so I need to clean all this with alcohol. Probably. Or maybe I should just use a fresh board too, because I've been touching this one all day. Clean it with alcohol. Oops, I guess I shouldn't do that. Clean the stencil. Oh, this is getting lint on stuff. This is supposed to be lint free. Oh shit. That's not good, that's not good. These are supposed to be lint free. I need to buy chem wipes. I have, where's those other wipes I have? I'm gonna have to use these ones. See if they're any better. Yeah, they seem a little bit better. Alright, so that goes that way. That goes like that. Oh, now it's still getting lint on it. Man, alright. It looks like I'm gonna have to buy some actual cat wipes, not these things that I bought. Oh well. Hey Andy, thanks for joining. This bear with me. This is my first stream. My computer's kind of weak, but it seems to be handling it. Might be a lot of background noise where the CPU's just pumping away. But and my microphone is just this this Logitech. I gotta get a new microphone. But I thought I'd stream this since this is all new to me. This is my first SMD stenciling and soldering. So, well, not my first, but this is the first actual board I've made that I'm going to be doing. So, but I've learned a lot, so it looks like I know what I'm doing, at least. I just set this up yesterday. I just got an envelope and I just have some of these PCBs. There's my board. It's a little 40mm board. There's the stencil. Just cleaned it. I don't have any of my parts ready or anything. Maybe I should get some parts ready before I put paste on this. Because I just wanted to get that clean. It's still a little dirty. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll get parts ready. Yeah. So. Yeah, I bought a bunch of these Wen tie. I love them. You just gotta be careful you don't knock them over because some components can fall off the sides. I think 0402 will fall right out. But they're great for holding stuff. In fact, I have this set up for my for this board. I was going to put all these in here, but then I printed these last night. So I was gonna, I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. Probably not. The brightness is a little too high, washed out. But these are just manual tape feeders. I don't know what to do. I think I'll try use this one. We'll check this out. We'll try this. And we tuck that in there. Because I do have a lot of 10K resistors on this board. Pull-ups. Stupid ESP pull-ups. How do you get the tape through there? Come on, get in there. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, look, I'm losing components. I'm going to try to use this one. Oh, that's way too loud. I gotta mute this. Oh, look, I just dropped them all out of there. That's not gonna work. These got to be taped down and secure. Oh, look. At least they landed in the thing. Yeah, I mean, for the price they've gotten down to, I was waiting off on the ESPs for 32s for so long because I was like, you know, how do you compete with $3? But they're down to, you know, $5 in quantity. But then you're getting Bluetooth and you're getting 2 cores and you don't have to deal with all the problems you got to deal with on the ESP. Is it really? Yeah, I was afraid of that. For some reason my computer keeps saying, I'm not dropping frames, but it keeps saying that the encoder is overloaded, which is strange. Well, I mean, that should be okay. I can try to... I have it on low latency, but that shouldn't affect the sync. Let me see if I can change... audio, stream, output, streaming, audio bit. I can change the audio bit rate and see if that helps. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up now. I mean, I can lower the audio bit rate. That might be okay. I don't know what's normal. Yeah, 160. Yeah, I have to get another camera set up. I'm gonna drop this down. Let me try to drop this down real quick. All right, I dropped the audio bit rate down a little bit. It seems better even to me on my screen. It's still saying my encoder's overloaded. I think my computer's just junk. I gotta get a new computer. It's a MacBook. MacBook does not do very good with video. So I'm definitely gonna need some of these USB jacks. Yeah, see, you gotta peel so much tape just to get these things to work that it's kind of wasteful. It's not really good for it's good for batching, not really good for prototyping. Yeah, this is not gonna work. But I like to test stuff out. If you can use the right tools, why not? Now that's not too bad. That kind of works. So at least I got those. Well, this one's already done. What are these? 500K. I guess I need to. Yeah, my computer's a little old. In fact, I've dropped everything down as much as I could. I got OBS running. Took me hours and hours to get it running right. I had to, drop the video down as far as I could go, and I mean it's still HD. It's just this camera's not very good. You'd think $100-something camera would be really good, but they're not. The camera on my phone is amazing. I wish I could use it. I did test it last night. I set up an IP camera streamer on my phone and used my phone camera to stream to OBS, and it worked really good. But the application has no zoom or anything like that, so you can't really. You gotta like put the camera right in there. So I gotta look for a better app, because I mean it's HD. It's beautiful. And I got this camera pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and put my board over here just so I have one here. But I can do digital zoom, and it's not too bad. It's a little closer, and then I can drop this boom down when I start doing reflow. It'll be down to it'll probably be about that close. Oops. So that's probably where it'll be when I'm actually doing the board. So it's not too bad. Register. This is my registration. Yeah, you should hear my Mac. It's a MacBook. It's not a real computer. I have a real computer, but it's way loud. It's got like 8 40mm fans in it, and I just can't use it at all when I'm trying to talk. But my MacBook's a couple of years old, and it's the CPU's throttling right now. It's at 50%, 60%. So it's not doing too great. I could probably lower the bit stream. It's right now I'm streaming at 3800 kilobits, which is really good. So yeah, it took me a while to get all those settings figured out. What else do I need? I need a button. I'm gonna make a separate video, an actual video, going over this board in case anybody's interested. Just to go over my whole design process. I actually have video of everything. I have video of eagle. I have video of testing footprints out on paper, making footprints, testing out components. I've bought like every SMD button you can think of. I've tested every piezo you can think of. Oh shoot, I'm sitting here bending my stencil. Oh man. Whew. I need a bigger bench. So I'll go over that in detail. But I really want to get one put together, so if it doesn't work I can order another one, you know, make the fixes and do all that. But this is a light and sound board. It's got NeoPixels on the front and the back. It's got a piezo. It's got a temperature sensor you can add on there, so you can use it as a temperature sensor node, or it's got breakout pins for all the pins, so if you want to just use it as an ESP breakout. Only thing it doesn't have on it doesn't have programming on it. It doesn't have a USB UART, because I didn't have room and I didn't want the cost, and it's easily to program it over OTA now. I did add D- and D+ headers so I can make a board to program it if I wanted to, you know, with the full stack up of that. So that was the idea, and that's, yeah. At least it's in this thing, so hopefully it didn't really. There's PCBs under it, so I don't think it actually bent. The bending, that's pretty good. I like that. The bending stencils. So this board will actually take a side-mounted button or a top-mounted button, so I probably need to test both of those. Because I thought I could use it as like a push button or like a reset button on the side. Where are my NeoPixels? I should probably bake my NeoPixels. They were not properly packaged when I got them. Oh, this board also takes an ESP07. It's the same exact footprint as a ESP12. Where did my ESP12 go? Here it is. Same footprint, just uses an external antenna. So if I wanted to put this outside or something, put an antenna on it. Same module works. So I got one of those to test with as well. There's a LM75 temperature sensor. I might test one of those too. Ooh. Let's see. What else do I need? Put that over there. Yeah, I'll show you why. I don't think I put those NeoPixels in a oh, I know where I put them. I put them in my. They're supposed to come in an airtight container, and they're never supposed to be exposed to air because they absorb. They're hygroscopic. They just came like this, so I put them in my JLC PCB box with the silica. Maybe it'll have, maybe it helped. But if there's any moisture in the, oops, oh, that's my cord. If that little clear part is like a silicone gel, it's not hard plastic. Because if it was hard plastic, it would break. So it's a soft silicone, which is fine when it's already produced, but when you go to heat them up, when you reflow them, if there any water is absorbed into that, it turns to steam. It flashes to steam and it pops and it blows your components. Yeah, so a lot of components, especially LEDs, are hygroscopic. Especially these. Now, some of them are really crappy and really bad, but some of them are a little better. So that's I haven't. These aren't from a reputable source, but they are from eBay. But they came in a strip, so you know, if they don't work, I'll take them off and reflow them. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I'm just going to take some of these out. I wonder if this will. Which size is that? Come on, get in there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, these things are really handy. I'm going to have to print a base for these and mount them all down, and you know, for each project just set them up. Because eventually I'm going to have actual tape if I actually produce anything past, you know, the first couple. These are really cool. I got these on Thingiverse, and they printed really good with the overhangs and everything. You should be able to just pull the tape back and it feeds forward. I don't know where you're supposed to put all the tape, but I'll just stick it up there. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh, jeez. It just like bounced and knocked them all out. Yeah, they need to be mounted down for sure. And but they do work. I really like them. Definitely gonna set that up one day. Glue them all down for each project. Have a bunch of them. You can print any size out you want. So I'm gonna put all these over here. Yeah, New Year's. I don't know. I've been off the whole week, so you know, you've probably seen that meme where time is a construct, doesn't exist between Christmas and New Year's for people that aren't working. Yeah, I have no idea what day it was for like a couple days. All right, I need a transistor. What should I use? Probably just the 3904. Oh. 3904. I'm going to take two of them out. I guess I could use a... Do I have a 222? Yeah, I'll try a MBT 222 on one of them and a 3904 on another, just to see. I didn't check the specs on them, but they're pretty much the same when it's low frequency. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I bought one and I was like, oh, I need one of these books. And I bought one. And when I got it, I bought another one. And when I got that one, I bought another one. I should just bought them all at the same time. And then I bought another one. Because you need multiple books. And if you watch my mailbag videos, I've been sourcing all these different like Adafruit is the only place I've been able to find that has these in, what is this, 12 millimeter or 16 millimeter. You know, for the bigger components, so you can actually fit chips and stuff in there. And then I found these business card ones. They're good for just shoving loose components in. And you know, these 8 millimeter ones, they come like 20 per pack. And I found a couple more. I got these dividers in case you needed to protect something. Like they're all made for like planners or something like that. And yeah, see these business card dividers too. I put those in each one just in case I have something big that doesn't fit. Like it can actually fit a circuit board in there if you wanted to keep a whole book with your boards and stuff like that. These are all my piezos. So these came from Adafruit. I don't know anybody else that sells these size. And so that's that. And then I bought this as like just a planner, just to throw stuff in. I think it's like a Ace, I forget the size. But then these have Ziploc bags in them that I bought. And I could just shove loose stuff in. Yeah, and I manually made these books. I bought all the assortments and manually had to go through them and cut them. These ones were too small. I just threw them in a bag. In the future, I would probably just spend $100 and get a book of each of capacitors and resistors, and just not spend the money. But I was being cheap. I mean, I built these books for half the price probably. And I got these ones with pouches, which is good for loose components also. So, what was that? I don't know what that was. Something's blinking. Something blinked. I think that means my car drive is full. What was that blinking? I don't see nothing on my screen. Why is my computer blinking? It's like the sound it makes when a file copies. But I didn't copy no files, yo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one company makes all those books. It's crazy because when I buy them from the sellers that have warehouses full of, you know, they sell everything from cosmetics to children's toys to lingerie and like electronics. I'm like, it's just bizarre. It's a bizarre thing. A lot of these eBay stores are just like warehouse resellers that sell everything. They're just, you know, clearinghouses for the manufacturers. But I got these books for real good. They were about a little less than $7 each. So I just kept buying more. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Look, I'm yammering. What was I doing? I was getting a passives, no actives. I need a diode. Which color should I use? I need a LED. Pick a color. I got pink. I like putting pink. Pink looks really cool. I might put pink on there. I got orange. I got these. Yeah, I'm gonna put one of those on there too, just to test. I put a footprint for a normal LED or a WS2812 2020. They are tiny as an indicator. I wonder if I can put both of them on there. I wonder if pink or purple polka dots. It's a light and sound board. It's like a notification. Kind of, you can set it up for notifications. The idea is kind of that you can have something like this. And the board goes in here. And it's got neopixels on it, and then a piezo, and you can have a little notification box that can be tied to anything because it's Wi-Fi. So you can tie it to, you know, any API to send you notifications, alerts. And the way it's designed is you can use LEDs on the front or the back or both. So if you wanted to do both, you could have something like that. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, something like that's the wrong thing. Whoops. Sorry, I got the wrong thing over here. You could have it like that and have, you know, indicators on both sides. Or you could have it set up as like a beacon, like a tower that has lights inside of it. Or whatever. I mean, it's just I work with ESPs and neopixels a lot, so I figured, well, let's make a board that just does that. So, and as small as possible and as cheap as possible. I don't know how cheap it's going to get. A lot of these components could probably be taken off of here. So, but I also put temperature sensors and stuff on there, footprints for that, just so I can test them all and see if I can make little temperature nodes and put an RGB indicator on there for Wi-Fi status and all that stuff. So, oh no, I'm losing all these. They're all falling out. I gotta fix that later, actually. Alright, I don't have a Schottky in the right size. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I was going to get one of these out, too. I ordered, I must have not got here yet. I have a couple Schottkys on here for backfeed protection, and I don't think I got them. Yeah, because I didn't. Yeah, I have SMA Schottky diodes, and I need SOD223, which are that big. So, UV and green. That's pretty cool. Maybe I can put leads on that. I think I will just find a 0 ohm to bypass those. Actually, I could probably use a regular diode for now. I don't care about the voltage drop. I have a Zener, I don't need a Zener. I need a regular diode. The only diodes I have are 1 and 4148 apparently, in that size. And I need 3 of them. Get out of there. Three of them. I thought it was going to be a good idea to use these little I guess these are post-it mark bookmarks or to label stuff, but they always fall off. They don't stick very good. Now, they don't really fit in here very good. But I mean, I guess they work for now. I just gotta not make sure I don't drop them and lose them when they fall off. And when you take them out, they fall off. Maybe I'll just stick them on the plastic. These are all Zener diodes, Zener diodes, Zener diodes. I do not have any other diodes in the right size. I'm losing all these components. They're just falling out. I wonder if I set this to record. Cthulhu. I don't really know how to say. You know what? I've never actually heard the word spoken, but I've read it so many times. Thulu? Is it just Thulu? Is the C silent? Or is it? Surely it's not Cthulhu. It's like I learned a lot of words reading growing up, and for the longest time I said them wrong or didn't even realize that they were wrong in my brain. It's like misled, M-I-S-L-E-D. I know what the word is, but for some reason every time I read it as missiled. I'm like, they missiled the person? What? It's just my brain just doesn't understand. Just because the way I read it when I was, 10 or whatever. I was reading way above my age. I was reading Bond and Stephen King and stuff like that. Alright, I need capacitors. Capacitors. Oh, I do need one more thing. Regulators. Regulators. I don't know. All right. Cthulhu. That's the way I say it too. Cthulhu or Cthulhu. Is that a B? Cthulhu? I've slowly, about a year, I've just slowly collected up components. And once I figure out what I like to use, I'll actually buy a proper set of them. But this is just all eBay. Watch all my mailbags. I get really good prices for everything. But some of them might not work. So this is kind of exciting. Might be a bunch of junk. And I do need some capacitors. I forget which capacitors I need. I'm gonna have to pull up my bomb. I could probably get away with putting no capacitors, honestly. Why is it held for review? It blocked that message for some reason. I guess it said it's nonsense. Hula. I'll see if I can show it. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it blocked. It was like, nope, that's a bad word. It's not a bad word. It's not a bad word. Let me find my bomb and pull it up. Projects. Recents. Projects. My computer goes so slow when it's streaming. Electronics, PCB, lightning sound, CSV. There we go. I should just put my I should just do this monitor. I should just stream this display so I can just put things over here. Okay. Here's my bomb. Oh no, where'd it go? Alright. Where's my capacitors? Capacitors, I need 10 microfarad, 10 microfarad. Or should I use these cool black ones or these stupid ones over here? Well, they should all be black. These beige ones are ugly. 10 microfarad. 10. Those 10 too? 805, 10 microfarad. Alright, so we need. These look like diodes. 10 microfarad. What I say? 2 of them. Pew pew. Two of them. And 1 microfarad. 1. Is that 1 right there? 1 microfarad. I already put those somewhere. Where did I put those? I put a bunch somewhere. I don't remember where I put them. 1 microfarad. What are those for? Those must be for the neopixels. How am I going to remember which ones these are? Ooh. Alright, this is 10K. This is 0.5K. Then we'll put 10 microfarad and 1 microfarad. So let's go ahead and move this stuff over here. And then we'll put these. Actually, I don't need that over there. Get out of here. Yeah, so apparently I need to print something with more bins. Yeah, my electronics history of is not very good of all the standards and the rules and. "100 nanofarad. 100 nanofarad. What's that for? One microfarad, 10 microfarad, 100 microfarad, 100 nanofarad. Do I have 100 nanofarad? Retro. "100 nanofarad, right there. What are those for? I'll have to pull up my 100 nanofarad. So this is the good thing about having component stuff, is that you can label them and not have to dump the components out. You just pull out a reel and pull out a stick and you have it. I might need to test these to make sure their values are correct, but nah. Let's live dangerously. All right. I just gotta pull up my schematic. Let's see what goes where. What's that? C, where's the designation? 100 nanofarad is C6 and C. What? C6 and C7? Where's that? Where's C6? C4, C5, C4, C5, C7. Where is C6? Interesting. Oh. There's one more. 100 now. Solder. I say solder because I'm from New York. I know as Canadians say solder. Solder. I'm gonna start saying solder. I'm gonna solder this. Eh? Alright, let me go, I gotta go find my schematic because I don't know where C6 is. I am just not seeing it on my board silk. My board silk is tiny. I printed it way too small, but I didn't want to cover my board with silk. Let me go, oh, there it is. Oh, okay. It might not even be needed. I will be right back. Sorry, back. Data. Data. Yes, it's time to make another one. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Oh, there's some more resistors I need. Where'd my cursor go? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. 10K, 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 10K. 500, 500, 500, 500. I think I might be short on a 500. That's all right. They're right here. Here we go. Yeah, I could have did this a while ago, but I mean, where are you going to put them? You're going to put them in cases, and you stop, take them out of the cases, and then you have to label everything. And of course, I've never done this before, so normally I would have some kind of component bin that has spots for everything already laid out. But I was just going through my BOM yesterday. Last night I was going through my BOM, and some of the stuff I didn't even put values on. I was still testing what values I wanted for my transistor and my piezo. So last night I was still tweaking, testing current draw and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'd rather breadboard it and test it before I go ahead and, you know, have to reflow something because the value is wrong, or I put a 1K instead of a 500 ohm and it doesn't work. I mean, everything's going to work. It's just, you know. A lot of times I'll just put a stream on and just listen to it while I'm routing, or while I'm just eating lunch or whatever. I watch streams on how to use CNC machines and how to do machining and milling, and I don't do any of that stuff. I have an interest in it, but I don't have any equipment to do any of that stuff, and I probably never will. But I find it fascinating. Beekeeping, I'll watch videos on beekeeping. I mean, maybe one day I'll have bees, but I don't really need to know how to do all that stuff. But I like to, you know, have something going. It's better than talk radio or something. This is 470 ohm. Yeah, these are 470s, I think, not 500. What am I talking about? I can't see that. Where's my loop? Um, 1002. Oh shoot. 1002. That's not right. Ah, shoot, I got these mixed up. Woo, good thing I looked at that. All right. Good thing I checked that. All right, these are the 10Ks. Those are the 470s. So before I mix these up, I am going to swap these around. Whoops. Oh, why am I doing this? No, come on, where's the belt? Alright, let's try this out. I'll get that light out of the way. Wow, that's much easier. This is so much easier than using tweezers. I don't think I'll ever use tweezers again. In fact, I have different heads to use on this for smaller components, but this one seems to work pretty fine. Alright, there we go. 10K, 47K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope that buzzing isn't bothering you guys. It's the vacuum pump. I need a foot switch to turn it on and off. I have a ton of subs. I'd love to share them, but I don't know how you do that. I wanted to share it, like make a list, or I don't know how you share your subs. Like I see when you go to your channel, you can set up a oh, what are these? These are, I took these out. What are these? 10 microfarad. Oh, I already had those out. Whoops. You can sponsor or something, a channel. I don't know what that means though. I think you have to get like a permission, and I just want to list them and share them so people know what else to listen, you know, watch, and other, you know. I have a sub to people that have 5 subscribers or 1 video, but I never thought I'd have 100. I never thought I would have. I've only been making mailbag videos because I've kind of been busy this year. It's $106 subs. Well, that's terrible focus. Welcome to yeah, those guys are great. They are so funny. Both of them are hilarious. Let me see if I can get this focus any better. Oh. Nope, I lost it. I hate when software gives you a slider and doesn't let you control it or put a number in. It drives me insane. Why? Why do I have to use a slider? Why can't I use a scroll wheel or up and down arrows? And they use a non-standard slider that you can't control. Why is this not working? Whatever, that's the best it's gonna get. Nope. It's rattling. Yep. 106 subs. It's bizarre. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm not trying to be a YouTuber or anything, but I thought I might as well share what I'm doing. Might as well share what I'm doing. I've learned a lot from other people, so, I mean, you know, I'm all about maybe someone will see something and say, hey, that's a good idea. Or I didn't know you could do it that way, or, you know. Yeah, I'll probably keep it recording and post it. If there's something wrong with that, I might download it and edit it and upload it. But I'll probably just post it if there's nothing wrong with it. If the audio doesn't need to be fixed, if it's kind of a run-on, I might edit it for time. But I'll probably just keep this up anyway, especially if anybody else comes into the chat. Let me turn that off. That humming is kind of annoying. I think I'm ready. I think I'm done. Oh, there was one more resistor I needed, I think. 500, 500, 5. Well, that's really 470. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 470s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 10K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6. I did really good. I only have 2 values of resistors on this board. To me, that's awesome. I just watched Greg Scott's video. I don't know how he does that proto board stuff. I've done some proto board stuff in the past. I've tried to do it recently. I think it depends on, I think you have to have the right kind of proto board. I've tried these ones, and I think the pads are just too far away. Because I've even used leaded solder that stays liquid longer, and I can almost get it to work, but I'm telling you, I have a hard time. I mean, that's an art form what he does. I have a board down here that's like that. I might actually pull it out. Nah, I'm not going to dig for it. I'll show it in another video. It's something I did a long time ago, but it's exactly like that. And it uses a different board. It doesn't use these cheap green boards. It uses those old Radio Shack boards, and it works. It was so easy to. I remember it. I even drew my name on it with solder. But I don't think it works on the size of these pads, or maybe these are lead free or something weird. Just I can't get them to bridge for some reason. Very problematic. Alright, so I'm going to do this. I think we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger. Get these all out of here. They're all in the way. That's in the way. I meant to get rid of all this stuff that's in the way. Alright. Oh, I don't have a card. I don't have a Nerd Perks card. Let's see what I got in here. Got my prescription card. Make sure these are off screen. Debit cards. Cigna. Yeah, I would like to do lead free just because I don't like touching it. Because even if you touch the circuit board, you still get lead on your fingers, you know. And I'll be sitting here eating and reviewing a board, and not even thinking about it that I got lead on my fingers, you know. That's the worst thing you could do is eat with. I could probably use that. That's a reward card. I could use my coin card because it's useless now. Maybe I'll use this stupid thing. This is $100 and it doesn't work anymore because the company doesn't exist. Pisses me off. Yep. It's one of those electronic wallets. Yeah, maybe I'll use that stupid thing. Like I use my old high school. New York Public Library. Red Robin. The Dirty Dozen. Sears Rewards. Alright, I think I got enough cards to pick one. Man, I'd love to have a Met Cal. I think I'm going to buy a JBC next year for myself. I like that thin card, but that's been used. This is nice and thin. This might work. That'll work. That shall work. Yeah, that'll work fine. Yeah, I've tried the chisel, but I usually use this little guy. Little hoof. Unfortunately, the Hakko FX888D doesn't have tips for it with the well in it for drag soldering. I think there's a third party that makes one, but I haven't bought it yet. That hoof doesn't have a well in it, so it's not as good. And I just bought some Chinese ones too, but I don't think any of those do either. Is that aligned properly? Looks pretty good. How much solder paste do I put? Is that enough? I don't know. Better safe than sorry, right? How about a little bit more? I have no idea. You guys watch videos. Is that enough solder? Should I zoom in? No, that's a pretty good shot. I wish this color wasn't blue. Alright, there goes nothing. Is that even big enough to... Well, no, that was not enough solder. Okay. Let's start over. Alright, looks pretty good. That takes a lot of paste. Alright, so apparently you need a lot of paste. Didn't know. Not a problem. You just clean it off and you do it again, right? Make sure you get it all off. There's going to be some in the holes, but that's fine. Alright, let's, do I need to clean the stencil? Probably not. I don't think so. I think that's fine. Alright. Let's just, ooh. Just gonna put a shitload of solder paste on here. I think that might be enough. I really should practice with this, huh? Alright, let's try again. Should I do it lengthwise? Yeah, whatever. That looks good to me. I don't like that it's stuck. That probably means there's too much paste. Yeah, I just didn't put enough. I didn't anticipate how much goes in that stencil. But yeah, I got halfway down and it was all gone. Yeah, I did a good job that time. See? Nice and even. Really good coat. So alright, so I guess I could reuse that paste. Alright. I'm not going to clean that right now. I'm just going to close that up, put it over there. Maybe I'll put a spacer in there or something so it doesn't get paste all over it. Alright. Sorry, I'm holding my tongue at the right angle trying to get this focus. This is like the worst app I've ever used. You can't set autofocus because it won't lock it. And with the lag, it's kind of a hard thing to do. Jeez, this is like impossible. I think that's the best it's gonna get. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. All right. Let me get my camera and take a picture of this so I can double check anything that might be wrong. There's a lot of paste on that USB port. Ooh. Looks good. Looks good to me. Oop, too far. All right. Tweezers. Light. What do you put first? The smallest things? I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna change tips and put the smaller one on here. Uh-oh. I seem to have lost it. Shoot. Oh no, what'd I do with it? Oh, seriously, dude? I don't know what I did with the tips that I had made. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's one. I probably shouldn't have put them in this. And there's the other. Jeez. Yeah, I was gonna use it. I usually use tweezers, but the problem with tweezers is you can only go in at a certain angle, and they hit components. So I remembered I had this aquarium pump, and I had this crappy little one that I bought. So I just shoved the hose up in there and put a T-coupler, and just made my own vacuum pickup, and it actually works. I thought it was going to be too weak, but it works perfect. There's no diode markings on here. Why not? Oh yeah, there it is. The line goes there. I'm gonna double check that. I want to make sure that's right, because I don't know if that's. I'm gonna just double check that my diode's the right direction. I meant to print out my schematic but my printer's not working. I bought these cheap where is it? I bought these cheap refilled cartridges, and they just leaked all over the place, and it doesn't print. It's pretty crappy. So it doesn't print anything. All right, let's see here. Which direction does the diode go? Beep, 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 beep. T-place. VCC. Why are those volts PQ negative? I think that line means that it goes that way. Yeah, because the line goes to VCC, so the line should be on the negative one. Yeah, that should be right. So that should go like that. It's great because the as soon as it hits the paste, the surface tension pulls it right off the tip, so you don't even have to drop it. The suction cup thing. I'm not even using suction cups. I will need it for the for these and for the ESP, but I don't need it for anything else. Oh, you mean one of the one of these with the? It's just got a little bulb inside of it. Yeah, it's terrible. It was. I almost threw this out, but then I remembered. Well, I could use it to. I could use it as a handle at least. All right, so those are. For 10Ks, there's the pull-ups, pull-downs, pull-up. What's the T values, T names? I think that one was wrong. I think I did that wrong. I think that's wrong. Shoot. Yeah, I forgot. I meant to put all the 10Ks. I'm not going to be able to get that back off now. I believe that goes over here. And a 4.7 goes over here. Yeah, I mean, it's not much harder to use tweezers at all. But I'm going to keep using this just because that's fun. Seems to be faster. And I really wish I printed out this this thing. I should hide all the copper and just show the Let me pull up my. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. I wish I had a camera that was zoomed in enough that I could see, you know, like magnify. Oh shit. Oh, I just dropped that on the board. I think it survived. I don't think I did anything bad. Whew. That's why I have the board in this holder, so that it doesn't flip over or get knocked around. Hi, Mike. Mike Swan. Where's Mike? I didn't see Mike come in. Oh, hey, Mike. This cord's really starting to piss me off. All right. Pretty sure those are both 47Ks. Yeah. Not 470 ohm. And R1 is what? R1 is also 47. R1, R2, and R8. They're all 47. So I could probably shrink this board by putting 2 resistor networks. Everything still working? Chat updating? Stream still good? Give me a thumbs up. Still working? Can you see? I don't see any updates on the stream. Let me double. I think I hid the. Oh, look at that! I did. Shoot. Sorry. The chat wasn't updating. The window got hidden. Oh yeah. I am very bad at watching my language. I tell myself I'm gonna be careful, but I never am careful. I always forget. I'm really bad with children. Also, I'll have to show your message later. It's hit it. Let me put my goggles on and see if this is actually going to help. These are my goggles. Ew. It's hard to use these things with glasses. That's why I bought these ones. Yeah. That'd be good when I'm not streaming because I can really get up in there, but I can't really get up in there with the camera in the way. Oh. getting a little shaky. I don't know why. I think I need some food. I moved from New York to Tennessee, and they say all kinds of weird stuff down here, like dag nabbit instead of god damn it. Like, I was raised Catholic. Catholics curse like nothing. Even using vain. What else do I gotta put on here? I think we're done with the resistors. Oh, no, one more resistor. There's that R6 I was looking for. Oh, I need one more. R6 should be a 470. Alright. Alright, now what? Now what? I'm afraid I shouldn't have put this solder paste on this SHT sensor because I don't have one. And I don't want them to bridge those tiny little pads. I wonder if I should just not put these capacitors on. I mean, I really don't need them. Oh, I don't have the 100 microfarad either. Go ahead and put my regulator on. Oh, I keep hiding this screen. There we go. Yeah, it's gotten weird. I mean, there's no such thing as adult television anymore. There's some people took kind of like to really turn this country into a nanny state. Family friendly, pro-family, which is really just a moniker for censorship. Pro-family. You're responsible for your own children, not the state, not the government. I have strong opinions about censorship. I'm all about free and open society and knowledge. Alright, regulators on there. I need to put the capacitors on. Let's see, let's go scroll up to the capacitors. Yeah, regulators. Is it saddle up or mount up? I think it's mount up. I don't remember. Regulators, mount up. Is it mount up? Or saddle? I don't remember. Something like that. Let's see what we got. My silks are way too small. I meant to print these out. C6. C6 is a 100 nanofarad. And C1 is 10 microfarad. I'm not going to put the I2C pull-up resistors on there because I don't have 6. I squeezed them in at last minute in case I needed them. I'm not going to put them on there. I don't think I do. No, I do not have that size. I only have 805 components. I don't have 603. And I put 2 little 603 resistors on there if I needed it. But from what I've read, it actually has to be near the device. So this might not even help at all anyway. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. I'll answer them while I'm doing this. I'm sticking my tongue out to the right angle, and it's the first time doing it, so I'm really concentrating. But yeah, I can talk about this board some more about my design process. But I really wanted it to be 35 millimeters, but I could not fit it. Now that I look at it, I probably could by changing some of these footprints. And I really got to get these components on because the solder will go bad. Oh, what color LED did we pick? Actually, I'm not going to put an LED on. Yeah, I will. I'll put an LED on. I might have to take it off, though, if I'm going to use this RGB one. I don't know. There's another diode needs to go on right here. It's supposed to be a Schottky diode, but I do not have one. And there's another diode that goes there. I can't see the silk screen for that one. Let me see where that one goes. That one goes that way. Oh. Yeah, my aquarium pump's not strong enough to lift it back off the paste. Which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing. I'll have to remember when I redesign this to get a stronger pump and then a variable knob so I can control it. Because when you're dealing with small components, you don't want to suck it back off. You want this paste to grab it. Where am I going to put this capacitor? I have a selection pad here that goes to CHPD or reset line. I think I'm going to use CHPD. I'll do the one on the right. What value is that? 100 nanofarad. That's a DTR auto reset. I've tested it. It works a little bit. It's the one wire, not the two wire auto reset. I think it's the CK mode, not Node MCU mode, reset mode. And it's not very good, but it works a little bit. C4. C4 is 1 microfarad. Where's the... There's only one? Where's the other one? Huh. There was uh-oh, was that a diode? Did I accidentally mix up? Actually, I mixed up a capacitor and a diode somehow. Shoot. How the hell did I do that? That's a capacitor. Are these polarized? How the hell do you know which way they go? No, that's not right. That's totally not right. No, those are the wrong... That's the wrong capacitor. I think that goes over here. And BCC should be on top. I think that's the way where that goes. C2. 10 microfarad. No. What are these? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I don't need tantalums for this. Why did I use tantalums? $10 microfarad. No, that's right. I've mixed them up. Jeez, what did I do? Oh, did I mess that one up too? Shoot. I don't know what I did here. I screwed up something bad. C2. $10 microfarad. This is 10 microfarad. I don't know what the heck this is. Garbage. 1 microfarad. So where did I put the other 1 microfarad? C4, C5. Is it that one? Man, I screwed this up big time. Or maybe they're both 10 microfarad. I don't remember what I did. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull these off and just redo them because I don't remember what I did. I really have no idea what I did. I'm pretty sure these capacitors are wrong. Well, I know these have 100 nanofarads, so let me just do those. DTR cap and C3. No, that's 100 microfarad, not nanofarad. C8. What's C8? Let me put this diode over here before I can mess up. Man. Hope there's enough paste on there still. I don't know what to do with these capacitors. I really screwed it up. I can test them. How about I just get new ones and rip them off? What C1 is a 10 microfarad? I'm pretty sure that one was right. C6 was a 100 nanofarad. Yeah, that looks right. That matches that. And that. Whoops. What was that? Oh. Oh, did I hide the stupid chat again? Oh, I am dying. It's killing me. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, if you need my attention, guys, just type my name so it pops orange. I just gotta try to figure out what I did with these capacitors because I'm pretty sure I swap them out somehow. C6, 100 nanofarad. I think that's right. C1, 10 nanofarad, 10 microfarad. I think those are right. I think that's right. Why I put those in there, I don't know. Those might be 1 microfarad though. Do I even have any 1 microfarad? Yeah, C4 and C5. Pretty sure that goes there. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna test this real quick. I'm gonna test these I'm gonna test this capacitor real quick because I have a feeling I mixed them up. Oh, battery's dead. Awesome! Nah, that's not a crisis. It's just I did something stupid. I think I labeled something wrong. And I should just skip these components and get everything else on there. Of course, my multimeter is dead because it doesn't have auto off. Stupid Unity. It's the worst. It's a little bit of a crisis, but I really don't want to screw this up. They're not critical. Well, these two are because it's the regulator. The two caps on the regulator are critical for stability. I'm probably just going to rip them off and retest them, but I think this one is... I hope I don't hit the camera. Or my solder paste. One microfarad. That one's right. $100 nanofarad. I have no idea what that one is. Okay. Yeah, I've been using leaded since I was 11 years old, so I'm kind of worried about it. Of course, I never took any care to not get it, you know, on me or eat it, or I mean, I was young and stupid. I also played with mercury, so. But I would love to get a test because who knows? This stuff is pretty brutal. All right, so let me fix these capacitors. C1 is 10 microfarad. I only pulled out tantalums. I don't think I need a tantalum there. They're low ESR though. Yeah, whatever. If I do put a tantalum, does it go? Does the stripe go to positive? Whatever. C1, 10 microfarad. I'm just going to do that. Put that tantalum there. Let's see if I have 100 microfarad. I do. I do have 100 microfarad. This one goes... I didn't get one out of these out. Yeah, I just wanted to get those regulators, capacitors correct because they're they can really screw your stuff up. They probably, like you said, they're probably not needed. I'm using a good you know, it's going to be USB power supplied, so I think that's the way tantalum capacitors go, right? Stripe is positive. Should I Google it? Okay. Stripe is positive. Alright. That's what I thought. It's the opposite of a diode. Well, no. It's diode the same? I don't remember. No, yeah, I think a diode's the opposite. Well, not, it's kind of different. It's not really polarity. Alright, I gotta put these NeoPixels on now, and reset button. Yeah, I would be more worried about the solder fumes, the flux fumes, than the lead. As long as you wash your hands after you touch PCBs or solder. I had an extraction filter set up. It was a little tiny fan, but it didn't actually do anything. I need to get a bigger one. Alright, I gotta figure out which way these go. Pretty sure they go like that. I might need the bigger nozzle now. Yeah, I'm gonna change nozzles. This one's not really doing it. Not doing it for me. This little circle is working out. We're pretty good. A lot more low tech than a turntable, but works pretty good. Alright, that looks good. Alright, I gotta figure out which way this thing goes. I forgot to make note of it. Here's my Chrome. There it is. WS2812B 2020 pin. Oh, what did I do with that schematic? I'm trying to figure out which way this LED goes. See, it's got the green stripe. I don't know. I think the green stripe is the positive side. It's hard to find the... Oh, where are you? Wow, I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I gotta get soldering. Which way does this stupid thing go? Come on. Man. Yeah, let me go to AliExpress and see if they have a picture of it. Nope, that's the wrong one. Shoot. There it is. Green stripe with the bit pointing to one leg should be anode. No, this is a WS2812. So it's back view, top view. Pin 1 is the stripe. Yeah, pin 1. Polarity mark. This is the most confusing diagram I have ever seen. Oh, what? Polarity mark up. What do you mean up? It's one. It's left or right. Oh Lord. Polarity mark is on the ground side. Polarity mark is on the ground side. Yeah, so that should be right. Nope. Of course, you can't see it from the bottom, the top, I mean. So that should be positive. The right corner should be that way. Means D out. Goes nowhere. Ground is on the bottom. VDD is on the top right. Yeah, I think that's right. I wish this was clearer. Pretty sure it goes like, whoops. Like that. Yeah, this is a WS2812 2020. It's you can't really see, it's kind of washed out. Yeah, you can't see, it's washed out. It's that little guy right there. It's kind of like the package of a dual LED. It's like a dual LED, so it's got, pretty sure I did it right. Fix that guy right there. I hope there's enough solder on there. What's C5? C5, 1 microfarad. Oh, that's the last one. That's where that one goes. Alright, almost done. Oh, that's C5. Darn it. Wait, what does that say? Does that not say C5? Silkscreen is tiny! C5 is 1 microfarad also. Well, how come I only have one? C8, 100 nanofarad, 1 microfarad. What's C8 for? What is that capacitor for? I have to look at my schematic. I don't remember what that capacitor right there is for. Oh, that's for the reset line. I think I'm going to go with 100 nanofarad for that. Yeah, that's for the reset line. I forgot what that was. I don't think you really need that. It's for like a reset debounce. I don't know. Everybody uses one. Some people use 100 nanofarad. Some people use 1 microfarad. Whatever. Alright, as long as the regulator has the right stuff on it, it should be good. I don't need to use these 2 tantalums. I could probably just use regular ones, but I'm going to use those for now. Alright, I think I need a suction cup now. Where's my suction cup? Oh, I forgot to restore the thing. Sorry. I gotta move this window so that it stops going away. F, G. What? Alright. I wonder if I should use tweezers for this or... Looks pretty good. I think the only thing left is I don't know if I should put the LED there or not. I think not. I'm not gonna put an LED there yet. Alright. I don't need that. I don't need this here, I gotta fix this real quick. I don't have an S module, so I don't need a solder paste on that heatsink. I also don't need this cat hair in there either. Jeez. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna be a problem now. There we go. Jeez. Should I clean that? Probably, huh? Just put some alcohol in there because I've been handling it. Looks good to me. All right. Clear cat hairs away. There's no such thing as clearing cat hairs away. Oh, shoot. It's no such thing. Cat hairs are a fact of life when you have cats. They magically appear. They magically appear after you clean. Somehow. Yeah, it's just one of those cheapy pens that I just shoved a tube with the T connector in it. It's just a little T, and it's just a tiny aquarium pump. It's well, I can't get it over there, but could probably use a stronger one. But yeah, Big Clive. I don't know how many subscribers does he have. Tons. What's he streaming for? New Year's? Is he drinking whiskey? Alright, power that up. I have a little trick. Oh no, that's gonna. Here we go. Whoops. I have a little trick I'm gonna try. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but since I have so much surface area to hot air, I'm gonna try to. Why is it not zooming out? There we go. I'm going to try to use a hot plate. This only gets up to... This only gets up to 100 degrees. Let's see. But it should help. Dance, monkey, dance. I'm just going to take a picture in case I don't see something that's a problem now. My camera takes much better pictures than this video quality. This paste is starting to get a little old. I'm going to turn this on. This is going to preheat to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And it should help me reflow it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. That's my theory anyway. I think it's a pretty good theory. Because I mean, it's a lot of surface area to cover with the hot air gun. In fact, I wonder if I should change the nozzle on this to a bigger nozzle. What do you guys think? It's not a coffee, it's a wax candle melter. candle warmer? Do you think I should use a bigger nozzle so it doesn't blow as much? Yeah, it's kind of looks like a cup warmer, but it's not. It's a wax melter. It gets a little hotter, I think, than a cup warmer. What size should I use? I got this big one. Yeah, I usually keep it moving. Sometimes I hit the board and knock everything everywhere. I'll try not to do that. I got my hot iron set to 330. I might have to go a little higher for this board. That solder paste is starting to spread out a lot. It's kind of scaring me. Let's oh, I don't have a battery. My gun. Shoot. Well, here goes nothing. I have to turn the air down a little bit. Once it starts to move. I have a feeling I'm going to melt this something on here. Smells pretty bad. Alright, it's taking a long time. This might be too long. I might have to crank something up here. I think those neopixels are going to get too hot. Alright, there's some random sparkling. Yeah, that's a lot of mass here. Alright, we're starting to go. We'll work on small areas at once. The neopixels will go. I don't know if I should put thermal tape on this buzzer. Oops, hit it. Oops, I hit it. There goes the regulator. The buzzer's up really big. Sorry I'm not watching chat. I'm just this ESP is gonna take forever. USB is gonna take forever. Alright, ESP is flowing. I'll turn this off. I don't think that NeoPixel flowed. I can't tell. I think it's okay. I could always hit it with a soldering iron. That one got too hot and melted. Alright. I'm going to take it off this to cool down faster. I don't know if that USB jack flowed or not. I think it mostly flowed. No, I hate that. It's bubbling up my thing. I need a piece of metal to put this on. Oh, shoot. I don't have anything. Oh, I have a heatsink here. There we go. Alright, that seemed to go okay. I think that NeoPixel got fried. I don't know if this button's going to survive. The buzzer might have gotten a little too hot, and the ESP maybe too. But I think it's okay. I mean, it looks okay. This diode capacitor could be on there better. Started to blow around a little bit. That's the wrong package size for that. Alright, it's cool. It's cool to the touch. Make sure nothing came through the bottom and shorted. This thing's still hot. ESP looks good. USB looks good. I don't know how I'm going to program this. I didn't plan it that far. I might have to do a separate second video for that. I have a plan. I need to get a Linux box running. Alright, so do I just plug it in and see if it works? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's put this up. Let's go ahead and turn the soldering iron on because I'm probably going to need that. I can't answer right now. Sorry. Can't answer the phone right now. Alright. It's time to crotch shot. The glare. Whatever. Yeah, it's not too bad. Is this cool down right now? think that kind of helped a little bit, that warming pad. I don't know. Seemed to help a little bit. I mean, that was way too long of a reflow. What was that, 3-4 minutes? Alright, let's see. We'll do a VCC ground. 21 kilo ohms. VCC to ground. That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right, does it? Through a capacitor. If that regulator flowed pretty good. Yeah, it did. I'm just looking at this with the loop. Checking the solder joints. Looking for any shorts, solder balls, etc. I don't see any. Check that USB connector. Everything looks good to me. Alright, I mean, I don't know what else to do. There seems to be some kind of short of fairly high low resistance between ground and VCC. I mean, I wouldn't expect that across a capacitor or... Now these NeoPixels will show that's way too low though. 31K? What could that be? What could that be? What could that be? Oh, I probably know what the problem is. The problem is I hooked the LED up to GPIO and I need to cut it. That would be the problem, I bet. I should just hook the power LED up. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. Let's see if that changes it. Not really. Oh. I'm gonna jump that with solder. I meant to put the... I think I need to readjust this focus, huh? I don't know if there's a mistake or not. We'll find out. It's close. I don't know why I'm getting a fairly high resistance. I mean, fairly low resistance across. Make sure that's not bridged. Yeah, I mean, I put this LED here as a power LED or a GPIO LED, and there's a pad to jump it out. And I should have just put the power LED on there, but I put the RGB LED on there, which means I have to change that. For the prototype, for the first build, I should have just put a power LED, because then it either goes on or it doesn't. 23K, 22K. Between VCC and ground. But I don't know. That could be the I've seen. Here, look. Let's do VCC ground on this board. And that's 65K through 1 neopixel. Yeah, so that's 1 neopixel. I must have an internal protection diode or something. What if I reverse the... and I have 4 on here, so maybe that's right. Maybe it's right. The only way to know is to hook it up and find out. Let's try this backwards. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's not enough for continuity. I'm gonna plug it up and find out. I guess I should use a power supply. Ground, VCC. Those don't really fit through those holes, do they? Not really. Yeah, that was the first thing I bought. I've ruined so much stuff by not having the proper power supply. All right. Channel. What channel are we on? Channel 2, 5 volts. What's a good starting point? 200 milliamps. Current limited. I guess I need to see if the 3v3 rail works. Which one of these is ground? Ground. 3v3 is, whoops. 3v3 is this guy right here. No, that's not 3v3. Maybe I should have soldered this up without an ESP first, huh? Let's go up to 400 milliamps. Still shouldn't be enough to fry anything. -3 volts. What the hell does that mean? Yeah. Quite a bit of voltage drop too. My voltage drops to almost nothing. Okay, so it doesn't work. I don't know why. Could be any of these capacitors. I could try to put 3v3 into the 3v3 rail. I could also have a ground plane problem. I think I pinned out the grounds. Let's do 3v3 in. We'll do 3.3, 300 milliamps. Current limited. Yeah, I know it does, but I mean, my voltage is dropping. It's current limiting it. I don't know how much higher to go. I don't want to go much higher. It should not be pulling 300 milliamps at startup. At least that's my guess. Hmm. Hmm. There's no way I'm going to be able to pull that ESP off either. I mean, I can't see anything on here that should be 300 milliamps. Oh, 1 second. Yo. Wait. Nothing. Hello? Alright. Sorry, I had a phone call. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to call it quits and investigate this further. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do on the stream, really. I mean, I got it. I mean, I can do 500 milliamps, 5 volts. It goes current limit, voltage drops to not much. So it's hitting it pretty fast. I think that NeoPixel might be bad. I don't know if that would cause it though. I really don't know. So I guess I should have put that LED on there and pulled that other one off. I mean, at this point, I don't know what it could be. Could be one of these capacitors, maybe? Could that be shorted? It looks like it's kind of cattywampus. I mean, I could start taking caps off. Yeah. That cap right there looks kind of flaky, though. Oops. Dropped my iron. Melted my mat. Jeez, that went fast. Oh. I gotta reorganize over here. It's just a mess right now. I think I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pull that cap off right there. pull that guy off. He was a little, not exactly lined up pretty good. I doubt that made a difference, but I'm going to test it again. And I might just put another board together with just the regulator on it and go from there. And just turn the voltage up, see what fries. Yeah. I got up to 700 milliamps and it didn't do nothing. Well. I was hoping it would work, but, you know, it's to be expected. I will figure it out. I did pin out the boards. Make sure there's no... Yeah, that's quite high for just... I could pull off the enable resistor so that the ESP is not coming up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a regulator on a board and just test it from there, just to make sure that there's no shorts somewhere on my board. I don't think there is. I think it has something to do with a capacitor or a neopixel went bad when I soldered it, or was bad to begin with. Or I got a solder bridge somewhere. But I mean, it would show something higher than 23K. To me, that sounds like a short between a component. Hell, I mean, the ESP could be bad, but I doubt it. I think I'm just going to put another board together instead of tearing this one apart. And, yeah, I'll post it. I'll put it all, I'll take pictures of everything, and I'll put my schematic up too, probably. It could be that NeoPixel right there too. It could have shorted out. I would expect it to fry though at 700 milliamps. All right, well, we will post another stream or just another video of me probably fixing it or finding out what the problem is. I'm going to put together another one real quick, probably throw a regulator on there, and hell, maybe these regulators are bad. I doubt it. I mean, they say they're maybe I got the pinouts wrong of something stupid. I mean, that should be right. Ground in, V in, V out. Tab should be V out as well. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be one of these NeoPixels. Hopefully it's that simple. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna sign off now, and I'll keep you updated. Maybe I'll have a working one soon. I hope so. I hope so. But that was fun. it went pretty well. Besides that, as far as putting it together, it was pretty easy. I think I might have just overheated it a little bit too much, but yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, ground, V out, V in. And I'll clean this solder paste up. I mean, clean this flux up, and so I can get a better look and see if there's any shorts anywhere. But it's not a dead short, so that's good news. That points to a bypass cap or this LED or one of these 4 LEDs. There's not much else on here. There's a transistor there. There's none of this should go to ground though. I mean, that they could go to ground through that. I guess that transistor could be bad. That transistor could also be doing something wrong. I'll have to see if it gets warm. Alright. Take care, Electronish. I don't know if, was it, who, Mike or Andy's still around. Is it, no, looks like Andy left, so. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Yeah, enough to cause the regulator not to boot up. Yeah, Happy New Year.